Hello, welcome to my channel. In this tutorial I'll be teaching us how to sew this trouser. This is the part 2 of this video. If this is something you're interested in, please watch this video to the end. Thank you. So I previously uploaded a video on how to cut this trouser. If you haven't seen that one, please watch that video. So I had fixed the pocket. I didn't want to add that to this particular video because it would be too long. So please, if you are just coming across my channel, please subscribe. I upload sewing tutorials every week, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you for joining this family. So the first things first, after joining the pocket, is to place each legs of the trouser together. So now I'll be putting the right legs, that's front and back, together, and the left leg front and back together. Then I'll sew on both sides, leaving a space for my zipper. So I've gone ahead to join it and I've turned it right side facing outside. I left a space for the zipper. It's about 10 inches long. I opened it below the hip, about 10 to 11 inches long. I opened it below the hip so the trouser would be able to pass. So that space is for the side zipper. So the next thing we're going to do is to join it in front. That's the front crotch all the way to the back. So this is how you do it. You just sew on your sewing allowance you left out and you sew that all the way to the back. So this is the outcome of me sewing it. I've turned it right side facing each other. So the next thing I'm going to do is to put the waist measurement. So now I'm just going to tuck in both legs together. Right now I'll tuck in both legs together so it will be easy for me to put the measurement. So now I've gone ahead to do that. So now the waist measurement I'm working with is actually 30, but because I mentioned earlier that there will be an elastic at the back of this trouser, so I'll have to add like extra 4 inches to the actual measurement so that there will be a space for the ruche at the back. So now, because this is a trouser, we're going to be using the actual measurement, the measurement we are working with divided by 2. So that is the waist divided by 2. So now the waist I'm working with now is now 34 instead of the 30 that's the actual waist because of the elastic. So now 34 into 2 is going to give me 17. So that's what I'm going to do from the center front, right? From the center front crotch all the way to the back. So I'm just going to mark that out. So now when you're drawing this, you would draw it like a curve to the middle. Just watch me do it. So you just draw it like a curve, and that's exactly how you're going to sew it. So unfortunately, I'm so sorry, I forgot to film me adding this band to it, but I'm going to try to explain. So the band, I just cut out a rectangle, that is the length I needed. But so the length I cut out is just basically 5 inches, and I just cut out a very long strip. So it is 5 inches. I folded it into 2. I added an interface into the front. I used gum stay actually just to the front because there'll be an elastic at the back. So, and I sewed a straight line all through, but I will make a different video on how to fix the trouser band for those of us that do not know how to do that. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to add the elastic. I'll get the measurement for the elastic I'll be needing. So the way to get the elastic that you work for this is just to fold the back into 2. So from this waist, this side, just watch me, I'm going to fold it into 2 like this. So that is the side. So I'll fold it from that end into 2. So whatever it is that I have left is what the length of the elastic is going to be. So can we see? So that is the zip allowance I'm leaving there. So I'm not adding that part to what I'm folding. So that is the best way to get the length of the elastic you need. Just fold the back into 2 since you are putting the elastic only at the back, not all through the trouser. So this is it. It's going to be enough for what I need. So now the next thing I'll do is to sew it up, not down. So that's the part of the band that is not going to be showing, is where you attach this elastic to, so that you don't have that rough look in front. So to the upper part of the band is where we are attaching the elastic to, and we're going to stop a few inches before the zipper. So that's, we'll leave the zipper allowance. So I've gone ahead to join it up like that. So can you see that it's stretching full? So the next thing we are going to do is to fix our side zip. So I have to change my foot from the normal presser foot to a zipper foot. It just makes the work very easy. So if you don't have one, please try and get one. It makes the work very, very easy. So I'll place the zip. I'd already notched the top of the band where the zip will be starting from. So can we see I'd notched it like this? So I'm just going to place it like that, and you sew all the way to the end of the opening. Very easy. So when you want to sew the other side, all you have to do is to close the zipper a little bit and flip it, and you just flip the trouser the other way around and you sew. So please, if you watch the video to this point and you haven't subscribed, I don't know why, please just click on the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get notified anytime I upload any video. Thank you. So now the upper part of the band, I'll just place it over the zip like that and sew it. Still using the zipper foot rather, still using the zipper foot. So you do that for both sides. So I'll just bend it like that, and so then you make sure you cut out that excess there, so you will not have any bulge on that part. You cut it out on both sides. So the next thing we are going to do now is to sew the band down. So can we see how very fine and clean that looks? So the next thing we are going to do is to sew the band down. So personally, I like to start from, I'll change my foot right now back to the actual foot I've been using. So personally, I like to sew the front first before I go to the part that has the elastic, just to secure it. So now I'm starting from the front. So that's the side, from the side all the way to the front. Please, if you don't understand, you could just go back and watch again, or you drop any question in the comment section and I will definitely answer. So now I had secured the front, so now I'll come to the back and sew it like so. So that is everything about this. So this is the final look of the trouser. If you've loved watching this, please subscribe, please like, please share, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.